Hey guys, Firuz here from Inside, and today we have a very exciting project to share with you. But before that, I'd like to introduce a new face to our channel, a face that you'll be seeing quite a lot. It's my dearest friend and colleague Rukhshona, who is joining us as our new head of sales. Welcome to the team, Rukhshona.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone. And today we'll be introducing an amazing project, Mira Villas, designed by Bentley Home.
We are so excited to share this project with you guys because in our humble opinion, we think that this is one of the hottest investments on the market in the premium sector right now.
If not the best.
Could be the best. We'll debate that maybe today and
with
see.
With big pleasure.
Yeah. And what I want to also mention is that it is one of the only branded villas being launched in Dubai today.
This year, correct. How many branded villas do you know so far? In Dubai?
In Dubai, we have the Ritz-Carlton Villas. We have Lamborghini. We have Six Senses. We have Address Villas in Dubai Hills. And
Bulgari
Villas, of course. How could I forget about Bulgari? Yes. So far we have 5 branded villa residences.
Guys, if you missed any other projects, please mention in the comments.
Yes, we'll be interested to know if we've actually missed something, but I don't think we did because we've been looking and studying this project quite extensively, and I really couldn't come up with anything else that is branded.
You might think there are a lot of branded villas, but then if you go deep into details, you understand that some developers do have a small cooperation with brands, but they're not really branded villas. Before we actually discuss the project, the location, and other details, we'd like to share with you the information about the developer behind the project. Firuz, could you tell us more about Mira Developments?
I absolutely could. In fact, a lot of people ask us this question when a new development is being launched in Dubai, and we all know that Mira Developments is a fairly new developer. In fact, it's one of their first projects in Dubai. But I know that they are very ambitious. And whenever a new developer comes into the market, they always want to make a statement. And I think partnering up with Bentley is a very loud statement already. But apart from all that, me and you, we personally know the team behind this development, and these people are veterans of the UAE real estate market. Shout out to Moayed, yes, who is the head of sales in Mira Developments, and I think any new player who enters the market, when they enter with such a huge baggage of knowledge and experience, it makes a lot of difference into the outcome of the project itself. And I think partnering up with Bentley is...
It's a big thing, because I'm sure that Bentley did its own due diligence on developer before partnering up. Not to mentioning the fact that so far it's the only project in the market which gives 3 years warranty for interior.
3 years warranty for interior.
That's a big thing.
That is a big thing because...
Do you know anyone else?
No, I can't really name anybody else. In fact, most of the projects by law are providing a 1-year warranty for, not even for the interior as such, but just for like things like pipes and maybe kitchen and those things. We'll dive deeper into the project details along the course of this video, of course, and stay tuned till the end, guys, because we're going to be mentioning some very interesting and exciting information about the upcoming launches. But now let's look into the location. So Mira Villas is located in District 11. What could you tell us about this place?
So District 11 is the new development of Nahil. It's a part of Mohammed bin Rashid city. Actually, it's one of the closest locations to Dubai downtown. It's right across Dubai Line Road, and will take you about 15 to 20 minutes drive.
That's true and tested. I actually drive along the Lane Road, pretty often. So 15 to 20 minutes is spot on for you to reach downtown. Now, let's look at the master plan of District 11 and what other villa communities are there apart from, I would call them sub-communities, I guess, because the community overall is District 11.
Yeah.
So what other sub-communities are there? Which ones could you name?
So we definitely should mention about Opal Gardens, because it's the first project being launched in District 11 by Nakheel itself.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Sanctuary Villas by Ellington. We've got Wadi.
Yeah.
We've got Woodland.
Yeah.
And we've got Bentley Villas.
We've got Bentley Villas.
Finally.
And one of the main features of this master plan is a crystal lagoon, which is going to be swimmable. So even though you're going to be maybe a bit away from the beach, not from the beach, from the sea, but the beach is going to be at your doorstep with crystal clear water that is much cleaner than what you get in the swimming pools.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and the good thing is that Nakheel has already done lagoon previously in District 1.
Oh yeah, so they do have experience in creating lagoons. In fact, the lagoons themselves are built by one company that's called Crystal Lagoons. They're from Chile, and they know what they're doing, because that's a whole other story. So let's get into the project.
Mm-hmm.
Bentley Villas. First of all, I think having Bentley, I can't really emphasize enough, because first of all, I'm a big fan of cars, and Bentley I think is, everybody knows Bentley and what they do and what kind of quality and craftsmanship is involved when it comes to Bentley. Let's look closely into the master plan. So we have 36 villas, out of which 9 are exclusive 5-bedroom mansions, around 15,000 square feet each. And we have 27 5-bedroom waterfront villas. So I can see water feature across the entire community. Is this going to be a swimmable lagoon?
No, it won't be swimmable. However, in District 11 itself, we've quite a spacious and big lagoon, which is more than 1 kilometer.
Yes, so. Absolutely. So what we know is, in fact, this lagoon was supposed to be swimmable, but the buyers have asked to make it into just a beautiful water feature for the eyes, because it's a very private development. So I think people appreciate quietness and serenity. So I think it's a smart decision to just keep it as it is. So there's a lazy river running across, and a very nice water feature for dimensions. And overall, the community is going to be very green. 7,212 square feet are the normal villas, which is a very decent size. Yes. It's a very limited number of units. Starting prices are from 20.8 million dirhams for normal 5 bedrooms, and for dimensions it's from 41 million dirhams is the starting price. There's a huge demand for these already, just because they're only 36. I think by the time this video is going to be released, we probably won't have anything to sell, but nevertheless, we would still like to mention that perhaps there could be an opportunity for somebody. And
honestly speaking, Firuz is the project which, in my opinion, deserves to be mentioned, because it's a big thing for Bentley and for Dubai to have such
absolutely. I think it's the
cooperation.
first Bentley development in Dubai,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm not sure about the world. I heard about them collaborating with somebody in Miami, but as far as villas go, this is really one of the first developments. The master plan looks beautiful. The location is great. Let's maybe look into some of the interior options. So here we see that some examples of Bentley has been doing in terms of furniture, and I think again, for Bentley, furniture isn't new as well, because craftsmanship has been involved a lot into their automotive production, but they have been doing a lot of furniture as well.
And I guess we need to mention that developer gives an option to the client to choose the design. There are three design options: traditional,
we have formal and contemporary. Yes, which is also added flexibility. I think people who buy these types of villas, they want customization, and customization is something that is not seen widely across Dubai when it comes to not only villa communities, but in general. I think that is also due to some regulations, etc. It's really, you either build your own villa on your own and you choose the entire design, but when a developer offers you options, it's, I think, sometimes, most of the times, an added bonus.
I guess we should mention also about role of Bentley in this
particular development. Yes, 100%. I think when concerns are raised about the developer's background and this being their first project, the name of Bentley comes in as something that adds a lot to the credibility of this development. Bentley is closely working with them in terms of interior and exterior design. The facades, in my opinion, look just beautiful. So there are
even floor plans.
Yeah, we'll get into floor plans for sure. We have 4 main bedrooms on the first floor. 1 bedroom is on the guest floor. We see the traditional design here. I think aesthetically, I mean, it looks stunning, very minimalistic, floor to ceiling windows, a lot of greenery around is just beautiful. Formal, I don't really see a lot of difference. I think it's more in terms of tone and color, but aesthetically, to me, again, it looks really, really beautiful.
And considering the fact that the ceiling height is 4.5 meters, which is quite high for Dubai.
I think it's also
standards.
very rare for Dubai, especially for villas, to have a ceiling of that height. Maybe in some of the custom-made villas, people prefer to build to build ceilings quite high. Some of the villas have double height ceilings too, but across developments which are more, I would say, commercial, it's rarely seen. I've rarely seen ceilings that were higher than 3.5 meters, maybe even less than that is the standard. So 4.5 meters, floor to ceiling windows, beautiful design, contemporary style furniture, looks stunning as well. One important factor to mention, I think, is that the villa comes fully equipped and furnished, and everything what you see on these renders is going to be included, including the interior design, cutlery, bed sheets. So it's in real estate we call it a bring your toothbrush kind of concept.
Yes.
All you need to do is just move in with your suitcase.
We need to check about toothbrushes, by the way. I'm sure there will be here.
I mean,
as well.
I believe yes, maybe. If somebody wants to, if you want to buy a Bentley villa, I'll get you a toothbrush, a golden one for sure, 100%. Now, 5 bedroom mansions are 15,000 square feet. You also have 4 main bedrooms on the first floor, 1 guest bedroom on the ground floor, and they come with a view of the lagoon. Designs are, in terms of interior design, they look very similar, but I think it's just going to be a bit more spacious because obviously it's double the size than the normal villas. Traditional style, in my opinion, looks very elegant and beautiful. Formal.
And those lucky clients who buy 5-bedroom mansion.
Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned
they
that.
They are getting a beautiful Bentley
limited
car.
edition flying spur Bentley car is included with the purchase of a 5-bedroom mansion, which is, I think, a very nice added bonus, in my opinion.
And a very nice gesture from Mira Developments.
And Bentley together, I guess.
Absolutely.
Now, we know this all sounds fantastic and this looks really beautiful. But when we talk about an investment perspective, if we compare this development to any other development of such class, what could you say is different? And what could you say makes an investor look towards this project? Not even from an investment perspective, but maybe from an end user perspective too. But maybe you could give us some details onto that.
With big pleasure. Actually, as we mentioned earlier, that this particular project is the only project so far which gives a 3-year warranty for inside interior, which is quite rare, and it means that the quality will be super high. Now, there are not too many branded villas in general so far in Dubai, and I would say entirely in UAE. If we look at the statistics, those projects which have appreciated a lot are branded ones, like Bulgari, for example, like
Six Senses.
Six Senses.
Yeah. So in terms of brand adding a lot of value, I do agree with you here, but also maybe something I would like to mention is the fact that the value for money that you're getting in this development, because it's a first development by Mira, it's really a great opportunity to enter at a price that is probably not going to be available in their upcoming projects. The price per square meter here is about 7,500 US.
Per square meter.
Per square meter, yes. So 7,500 US as compared to Ritz-Carlton, for example, which is
12,000.
12,000. So that's almost double the price. I think the value that you're getting here is much higher, plus the lifestyle and the fact that it's a very secluded community with only 36 units.
And if we look at it this way, Firuz, not all the owners of these beautiful 36 villas are going to choose the same style. So once the project will be ready, you will end up having just a very few amount of, let's say, contemporary style Bentley villas, very few available traditional style Bentley villas, which means that the demand will be much higher than the supply.
That's a very good point. I think considering that the total number is also very limited, we understand that the demand in general is just going to be very high for something like this. In fact, the demand for premium luxury properties is rising because we have seen and we keep seeing a lot of high net worth individuals moving to Dubai, moving their businesses, moving their families, moving their companies, and because of everything Dubai has to offer, I think that's a different topic altogether. But the demand for high value living, high and lifestyle living is high, and the supply isn't. If you look at what's happening on the Palm, if you look at what's happening in all of these high-value communities, a lot of people are actually waiting in line to rent some villas or to buy villas. Sometimes people buy villas which are already rented, and they have to give a year's notice to tenants to vacate them just because they want to live in these villas on their own. So I think in addition of these new branded villa communities is going to play well with the market.
I agree with you, Firuz, because in my opinion there is also a demand for communities. So let's say if we compare this project to old communities like Jumeirah Islands, like Palm Jumeirah, most of the villas in there are old for Dubai standards, and so it's either you can get a customized villa or
a lot
you
of
look
people,
for new locations,
a lot
like
of people,
District 11.
Yeah, a lot of people just buy villas. Some of them, they completely demolish them and build new villas in their places. Yes, so when you have because demand for contemporary style villas in general is quite high. I absolutely agree with you on that. And having all of this taken care of, I think adds a lot of peace of mind, because building a project and taking care of the project on your own could be a bit of a headache, especially for people who appreciate this type of lifestyle, are mostly people who also appreciate time. And time is sometimes more expensive than and more valuable than anything else, pretty much.
And they definitely appreciate good cars as well.
Yes, for sure. Now, about cars, there's actually something that I would like to ask you, but we'll get into that when we get into the project floor plans. So again, beautiful rendering, beautiful private gym in a 5-bedroom mansion. We have private cinema, of course, also completely designed with a private lagoon that you could see from your window, crystal clear water. There's a bespoke gym for the community, which is going to be located in the clubhouse with restaurants. So apart from villas, there's a clubhouse as well on the master plan, which I've probably forgot to mention.
Moreover, the terraces, as well as landscaping design and the lagoon itself, is done by the developer, which is quite a rare thing in Dubai.
Yeah, you don't really see that a lot across the villa communities. And I just can't stop telling people how amazing this project is. So we have all the units come ready to move in completely, as we already mentioned, and they are handed over featuring household appliances by such brands as Gaggenau for kitchen appliances. You have the flatware by Christoffel. I don't know, maybe people could comment on my French pronunciation. Now the lighting is done by Lalique. Bed linen is by a very luxurious Italian 5-star hotel linen brand called Frette. And Bernardaud is
good try.
is providing dishes. Yes, I don't know. People, if you are going to shame me for my pronunciation, I won't mind.
Your Italian sounds better than French, I might say.
My Italian sounds. Oh no, sorry. Anyways, so let's look into floor plans. So the normal villas come with a lower ground where you have a maid's bedroom, a laundry room, and maid's bedroom, of course, has its own bathroom. There is a void here for sunlight, which is very important. On the ground floor, you have a guest bedroom, the living room, and a kitchen. There's going to be a show kitchen as well as a chef's kitchen, a dirty kitchen, as they call it. Then when we moved to the first floor, we have the 4 bedrooms, including the master. And on the rooftop, we have access to the rooftop with a beautiful terrace, which I think is also a very interesting added feature. You don't see it a lot across different developments in Dubai. Now, for formal, I don't think the floor plans vary a lot across the types of the villas. They are pretty much the same. So you also have a maid's room on the lower ground floor with a laundry, and then it's the same layout for the ground floor. Guest room, living room, 2 kitchens open and closed. Again, 4 bedrooms on the first floor and also access to the rooftop terrace. Contemporary would be exactly the same, so we could maybe just move on to the mansions. But before we do that, a question that is asked is driver's room.
Yeah.
Why is there no driver's room on the floor plan? Why don't we see a driver's room? What are people going to do about that?
Actually, as we mentioned earlier, that Bentley itself played a significant role in this particular floor plans. So there is no driver's room, as well as there is no study room. However, the villas itself are quite spacious, and I believe there is not as much demand as it used to be for drivers who live in the house.
Okay, what I would also mention is probably the fact that since these villas are designed by Bentley, the people that are going to buy these villas are going to be automotive lovers. Maybe they would want to drive their Bentley on their own.
Yeah.
Maybe not the case, but let's see.
Could
and
be.
If we look at the floor plan of the mansion, we could see 2 rooms allocated for maids. So one of them could easily be used as a driver's room as well, which is great. And the basement here has, let's look closer. So there's a place for service. You have a gym with a separate beauty salon area. There's a separate room for storage, cinema, there's a bar, there's a small living room in the basement, and of course a wine cellar, which people are going to appreciate. On the ground floor, we have a living room, same guest bedroom. There is a study in the mansion. So the key takeaway point from this video is buy the mansion, guys. You'll get a driver's room, you'll get the office, you'll get everything you need in this space. Yes, so
and a beautiful Bentley.
And the beautiful Bentley. And there's only 9 mansions, so mansions are the ones to buy for sure. So on the first floor we have no, I'm kidding. I mean, everything is good to buy here because of all the reasons that we mentioned previously. So on the first floor we have 4 bedrooms with a place for a staircase, and then on the rooftop, apart from just having the terrace, we have an outdoor cycling, and there's a swimming pool. In fact, there's a foyer bar as well, and the swimming pool is included into the villa. Beautiful design of the living space. I believe the floor plans are the same across different types: formal, contemporary, and traditional. So that is it about the floor plans. To conclude, what else can we say? This project is being launched somewhere in the beginning of April. Probably by the time this video is going to be out, we are going to be either closer to the launch, the official launch of the sales. Currently, expression of interest is being accepted. As far as we know, there's already more people in line than the villas are available. But nevertheless, there's always a chance to leave an expression of interest. It is
and get your dream.
200,000 dirhams for
200,000 dirhams is for medium villa,
medium size,
and for mansions 300,000 dirhams.
300,000 dirhams for the mansion. So if you would like to purchase a villa in this project, please contact us, and we'll make sure that we'll get you a unit in this community. Now, thank you very much for watching. If we've missed something, or if you want to know something, either drop us a message in the comments or drop us a direct message. We'll be very happy to assist you with everything that's related to real estate in Dubai and UAE for that matter. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.